Thank you, Sir Orange and Pyro, for the donations. I'll add you both to the raffle system. Where you will face off with such massive monsters as White Chocolate and Flimsy Follower to see who will take these vaunted final slots rather. Cheers, both of you. Okay. All right. Team's looking a little more beat up. I mean, Care Bear, very good monk. He's getting some experience in death. Keep waiting for him to roll 5s, but he only has 2 resolve stars, so he can't, which is awkward. All right. Out of frontline right now. We do actually need to sell our inventory. It's a good fight, though. It's a good fight. Rip dagger. What dagger? 8.6. Here. Where's our brother who needs this? We have one more nimble frontline. The last of the nimble frontliners. Rapidly dying off. Dang newbie. Put this on your head. Clean the brains out. Archers getting upgrades here. Okay. Turn home, I have a full inventory. These are wise words spoken by a wise man. Unfortunately, we're right by a camp. Yeah, we could walk 2 seconds further to town, sell, and come back and do both these camps, which is probably the wise thing to do, but, you know. If we don't get there before nightfall, that was a total waste of everyone's time, life, energies, sanity. We're going to be jumped 8 times at night by undead. They're right over there. Easy 50 bucks. Okay. Hey, hybrid potential. Banner potential. Double resolve, triple melee defense. It's not going to be as good as the monk, of course. Triple melee skill, fearless melee defense hybrid. Maybe? Will that get us high enough ranged attack? We do need another hybrid. It's one of our goals for today. Is nimble better now than when? You should answer that question with before. And then we could keep going like that. I do enjoy those kinds of conversations every once in a great while. Hunters do not have 20 resolve. They have 20 resolve against fear or mind control effects, which is different. So what I was trying to do is click on our other Witch Hunter hybrid. Yeah, see, we kind of want about this amount of range skill. We're still missing with our axes. It's not like we're hitting everything. I think we might need... I was going to build a... You can Sulk, and our hunters make excellent hybrids. They're just expensive hybrids. The reason why you don't see me recruiting more of them is because I don't want to have an absurd back rank cost. But if you can afford it, they're certainly the best round of hybrids ever. I don't think so, Nobu. I think we're getting picky now. Our roster is shaping up to be near late game roster. We've got a couple kind of like tier 2 hanger-ons, Billy, Nobu. We have like 1 or 2 from the very beginning of the game. Darple's still alive. It's Thomas is still alive. Then we have a couple later game ones. Like M-Dug turned out, meh, not quite good enough. But his other raider buddy turned out okay. Super Common Guru. Was I before? Overly inclusive. Could see how they rolled. This is not quite perfect. I do want to play more around with the hybrids too. I think I'd like 2 hybrids next playthrough. I have a Witch Hunter, and I haven't seen the Hoggard events since the DLC dropped. Buying at 14.9. That is some bad buying. Can't get Hoggard event if you haven't killed him. Well, unless he spawns in the world now, we're probably never going to be able to kill him. So that background lost some value then. It's good to know. I really like selling at this place. Loses me a shit ton of value.
Quitters never win.
Knee pie. Thank you.
Absolutely loving the new BB content.
Cool. Are you talking about the stream or the YouTube or both? I'm kind of looking for feedback on the new YouTube series we just released. And I also have a early game newbie guide recorded that I just am waiting on some editing. It'll probably be about a week till that comes out. All right. Do we want to heal anyone? Probably. Okay. Thank you, Bad Cop DK. Not just for my ego either. I'm actually kind of curious what people think about it. Is that helpful? Is that going to be useful, that type of... I'm doing it for every single fucking fight in the game. So I'm hoping it's going to be useful. Good. Good, good. All right. Should have sold that. It's off-brand. All right. This is what we're bringing. Three leaders here. 300 gear, 254, 233 out of 290. $320. Where's my helm? Safe? Good. Alright, let's engage. Okay. I saw that, Kex. What do you guys not like about that fucking thumbnail? I like the thumbnail. Thumbnail like shows the new unit model, which is the enemy that we're facing in the game. Why do you guys not like that that one? Favorite games of all time. I don't know, man. I really like BattleBrothers a lot. Seems to be a lot of raiders on this board. Anyone notice that? Another greatsword. Maybe I should be protecting these archers a little bit more. Oh, I just blocked my tile, of course. Okay. Is that a clickbait thumbnail? How is it fucking clickbait? It literally shows a picture of the unit I'm talking about. I'm very confused what the hate on the thumbnail is. Yeah. It is colorful. I agree with that. The buzzing on that always gets me. Archers, you can't miss here. This is starting to be important. Don't really want to shoot this guy down, but I don't need 90 course anymore, so I guess I can. That's not a good spot for this monk. Also not a good spot for the greatsword and the fucking leader. What happened to protecting the crossbows, assholes? Worst part about leaders too is they have 9 lives. It's a violator of the violent. Who's this one? Ondridge the Rusher. Alright, got some of my archers back for the round. Need a couple of those to connect. Don't really want to stand here and get hit again. Kind of want his armor, but he's about to fucking AoE me, so maybe we should hit him. Okay. The zombies are going to give our opponents morale here. Headshot on Scott. No. Not acceptable. This is a much better turn for us. Doesn't match my personality. Well, I mean, you're right, because my personality would be I wouldn't put any fucking anything on it. I wouldn't put a title. Well, I'd put a title. But I wouldn't put a an image of any sort, pretty much. But I mean, I can certainly change what we're doing for that, but I guess I would need a better suggestion. I thought they turned out really well. I thought the editor had toned it back from the clickbaity stuff, and it toned it to images of the gameplay, which I thought was relevant, of the new stuff, which is what we were showcasing. So I was kind of surprised at the negative reaction to it. And not like this is not like hurt on that. Like, we can change it up if there's a reason to do so, but I kind of guess I need to know what then you're thinking it looks like differently. Ah, yes. Murderizing the raider camps. Archers are so clutch for late game raider camps. These fights are actually fairly hard in the late game without Sweet Brothers. Just the DLC text. Oh no, I see. You're saying what's there. Yeah, like, again, like, I'm not upset by if there's strong reactions to it. I just kind of would like the strong reactions like explained a little bit, because there was a post in there. A post in there's like, we're not two. Well, I'm not sure how your age has anything to do with it. Rotha, can you post a link to that in my Discord somewhere then with the text so I can remember that? Then that name. Appreciate that. All right, let's grab the more valuable gear. Wish there was a mod to do that. All right, like this, I guess. Okay, we'll walk out of here. Looks good. Clickbait destroys YouTube in the long run. No, not if you check any of the actual. Again, it's not clickbait. It isn't even an attempt at being clickbait. And two, if you look at the channels that actually are doing well on YouTube, they use a shit ton of clickbait. All of them. Especially the very, very successful ones. So I kind of disagree with them on 2 levels. Paracetamol. Thank you very much. Paracetamol? I don't know. A couple ways you could parse that. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. It's resolved though, huh? That fucking resolve. Thanks, Rotha. All right, Billy leveled. Somehow, after killing 7,000 raiders, neither Scott nor Care Bear level. And how are we doing? Oh, we have a contract. Did anyone else totally forget about that? I've totally forgot we had like a contract to do. All right, let's take a quick peek down here. Forgot I had accepted something just to see what's down here. It's a hedge knight there. We will be taking that fight. Okay. And Doug's did well that fight. 57. There's my surviving nimble brother. We have a nimble raider. Questionable. What is our plan? Don't like being at 54 HP here. I want to bring a relatively similar group. Kex did fine there. Thomas did fine. Billy actually did fine. His armor should be patched. So what is this way? It's 12, and what is the new stuff way? 15. Okay. Should probably be on our thrower, huh? Can we afford to bring Scott here? Probably. It's a hedge knight here this time. Would be nice to have disarm support for the hedge knight. I don't know if we can afford both. Might have to let Scott sit this round. He's wounded and I don't want him to die. I'm trying to decide if throwing is better than crossbows. Everything's better than crossbows. That's 300 gear. Did we bring enough daggers? Don't know how many daggers I brought. We can disarm him for a long period of time though, so. Problem with crossbows is their range, right? And even if you like, let's say they're like the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread against Chosen, which so far we have no real indication that they will be. But let's say they are. The problem is still there's no other fight they're good in. Hedge Knights named as well? I don't know. No, it's called Hedge Knight. It's like there's room for improvement on that mod. Uh-oh, rip Fame Shield. Need to let that guy go first before we break anyone else. He might panic and flee. I kind of want the name 130 or the 130 piece too, but what I really want is this armor. So we should set up to do that. Okay. I'm the leader? Oh my god. Filthy Robot the Tactician. I mean, I guess. I mean, I suppose I could take a positive name for myself, but nobody else, so we're on the same page. How will we handle the Tactician? Need to make sure that guy dies. I don't know. I don't think he can rally with me next to him there. I go there. We don't actually get a full surround. Fuck that ordering. If the ordering was different, we would. Might still get it. Is it stam related? Oh no, it's stam related. All right, Hedge Knight. It's fine. So he did run. He just, but running makes sense. Didn't rally though. Don't have a dagger on the monk yet. The one nice thing about Hedge Knights is they don't have 9 lives. Which means when you kill them, you don't have to kill them twice with daggers. They don't get just +1 extra hit. Okay. It should be Filthy Robot, the Iron Man. I agree. And Hedge Knights need a name. As do regular knights. Or maybe Filthy Robot, Hero of Reddit, I think would be another good one. I don't think we're killing him until the rest of these guys are dead. I don't want him returning as a zombie and fucking with my stuff. Reddit killer? No, 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 no. I'm not trying to kill Reddit. I like Reddit. I've wasted as much time as any man on Reddit. We'll be running them down. Fucking zombies. No daggers. Are there any daggers down here? Okay, this is gonna take a little bit longer if we literally don't have a dagger. I mean, we're good. But I want his sword, I want his hat, I want his mail. So I think we're... I don't want to risk the zombie mail though. Does it change the drop percentages? I don't actually think it does. But maybe it does. Let's see. We might lose the armor from this, but I kind of want to know for science anyways. What happens? Grab his sword. I'm not there for his sword. I'm there for his armor. No, it's not more daggers. It's these builds don't fit daggers particularly. And I'm lazy about my megas because I keep trading in orc shields when I'm fighting more dangerous opponents. I keep taking the dagger out of inventory, which is why. And I don't want to put it back in every single time. It's fine. Maybe they just stopped leaders and named zombies from Hedge Knights from coming back. That'd be nice. We're bringing one down because if the zombie respawns, we have to dagger it down again. I'm bringing this guy up to disarm in case that happens. This is how they've determined that you will acquire gear in this game. This is the premium strategies. They can't recover their resolve when you surround them or when you're adjacent to them, so. Fucking 9 lives. All right. We got there. Did we get it? Somehow the leader's helm, the leader's armor, the the hedge knight's armor, and the hedge knight's helm all didn't drop. Feels bad, man. Get RNG'd. Okay. Sure, sure. Sort by profit. Chat, my inventory's full. Do we need another frontline token? We kind of do. Am I out of food? No. That's Iron Man. That's true. Never forget. Never surrender. How it'll go terribly wrong. It'll go terribly wrong when all your brothers break at unknown times for no reason whatsoever. All right, we should clear that out, but we're not going to right now. We have to sell, so we got to return. Okay. We don't want to do anything here, except dismiss that guy who was tempting but not quite good enough. Is this an adventurous noble? Disown noble. Okay. All right. Where do we have to go? Colton Hoof. Gotta be careful about running around at 4 times speed. We'll end up fighting 30 packs of zombies in 2 seconds. I don't remember where we were based out of for this. We'll move on. What are they buying at? Maybe we don't have to move on quite yet. Buying at 14. We have 4 pieces of inventory left. Okay. Troll. Safe roads modifiers, what? Okay. Buying at 15, it's not particularly good. Then we, I wanted to check their armory, of course. And then
fellowship expands.
Very expensive fucking hat. Thank you, Krakoa919 for the sub. Much appreciated. Back to Ellenberg. Okay, nighttime we slow down. You have to abide by the speed limit at night. In daytime, it's like the Autobahn. Pretty sure. Drunk nobleman, leave him be. Where's my thief? Oh, we lost our thief. I'd like to rob the guy and take his money. I don't know what happened. I think you fight him or something stupid, but that's okay. Oh, we just got paid. All right. And shit, backgrounds. Is that a mod that shows you the modifiers in town? Sure is. Don't tell Reddit. That's what we've been looking on. We've been waiting on one of these. That gets purchased. 16.2 to sell here. Which is nice. Not that great of a sell price, honestly, but. All right. Couple things we should repair. Do they have any tools, food, prices? 340. So we are getting it at value right now, which is pretty good. 200 tools are great. We need to sell a little bit more and make a little bit more room. Granted, I could just leave the town and come back, but it takes a lot of effort. All right. I don't want to take random missions right now, even for this town, which I like. So I think we want to check 2 things. I think we want to check citadels right now. Themed items. Okay, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the uptime. I think it might be time to be done for today. Had a very successful day, I thought, overall, chat. A number of our objectives accomplished. Not all of them. Did not get to a couple of the famed locations we wanted to get to, unfortunately. Didn't make it back to Goblin Place yet. We have the gear, we have the archers, we have the brothers for it. Like, we're ready to go there. We picked up Warbow's last playthrough, or last session yesterday. And we have good stuff set up for the Goblin fight. That's fine. These crises are kind of a pain in the ass. I'm wondering if I turn off the crises, the game would be more interesting. I'm kind of curious about that. I still haven't found the hybrid yet for these. We need to roll in some brothers. Maybe we do that before we go for today. Check a couple of citadels for people. We're looking for a hybrid. It would be nice to have, like, start the day tomorrow with a really exciting brother to level up. It's fine. No. Oh, dude. Moving around at nighttime versus undead is so painful. Free morale hit. Cute, Max and Fet. Cute. Well, if you guys, if you're watching the guide videos and the thumbnail is bothering you, or you love it, or you don't, or whatever else, leave some comments in there. Try to be constructive with them. There's a sense of, like, you know, the imagery and the coloring is fine, but we don't like the font text or the whatever the hell it is, whatever your complaint may be for that. I'm certainly interested in the feedback. Working with a new editor who I like, who works very well, does hard work, but we are figuring out what we want to do for that quite yet. So certainly have changes potentially enter into the equation rather. Man, there's a triple. I mean, like, we should, like, on some level we'd love to do this because we're gonna get paid a fuck ton of money to do that right there. But I don't think we're gonna stay around here. I want to go just to Citadels, recruit people right now. Okay. Thanks, appreciate it. Try out, triple ranged. Try out, triple ranged again. 2 triple ranged on brothers who can't, backgrounds who can't do that, unfortunately. We're headed north. So Citadel, we might be able to sell here. Sell prices are 17.3, it's okay. Stock up a little bit on tools. I think we're gonna hold out for better than 17.3 north. I think I can get up there without taking any fights right now. Should check the armor and the... I don't want to take any more fights because it's the end of the day. Check the armor and check the weaponsmith. Okay. How many of each build you should run? Yeah, that's definitely one of the considerations. I think, like, the perfect number for those builds that I suggested is 4 archers, 2 bow hybrids. That's nice. Actually, I don't know. Can we walk past this? 2 hybrids, 4 archers, and then the rest 1 banner, and the rest a mix of like 2 megas and the rest frontliners is what you're looking for, really. Okay. Again, I don't have the willpower to take this right now, but I don't have the willpower to walk by it. It's unfortunate because our inventory is still relatively full. We need that next card ambition, I think, because I'm starting to carry around just a lot of good stuff in here. You know, we're cheating by expanding our inventory, and I'm cheating, and I'm countering the cheating by carrying around 20 armor attachments that I never attach to things as I wait for the perfect armor to put them on. Not that I'm, you know, hoarding or a pack rat or anything like that. This is just optimal play. So if you're not doing that in your own campaign, you definitely should. But I think we're going to leave it here for today, guys. Let me see who else is streaming on the way out. And we'll continue tomorrow bright and early. Have some good objectives in mind, and I want to try some builds versus the Chosen. We've got some cool stuff for it. We just need another hybrid. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. My host friend on the way out, and let's see what's going on. How about a BattleBrothers stream? Anyone else want to watch BattleBrothers? Does anyone even like BattleBrothers? Oh my god. EEL. Expert low. Northern Raiders. 0 deaths. No mods. Alright, chat. I'm gonna host this gentleman. Let him know how fun it is to watch zombies at the base default speed. And please let him know... Oh, I changed my mind. He was gonna get a host, and I just saw Feeding Friendly's there, and he has a new webcam. Well, we're gonna be hosting Feeding Friendly then, who is a viewer of our stream, and probably uses mods. So go have fun with Battle Brothers. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep the love in the Battle Brothers community right now. Like, we have like a monopoly on the viewers, like my channel and a couple others. And I want to keep that fed into the Battle Brothers viewing experience, because this is something that I've very much been enjoying. My free time in the evenings when I'm done all the rest of my work, I'm actually chilling in various Battle Brothers streams, just watching it, because I'm really enjoying this game. So see you guys tomorrow on the longest outro ever. Later, guys.